Hello and welcome back to Sew April. So today is hashtag Fridaysews, which I know it's Saturday, but I told y'all the other day I was gonna probably be a day late, and I was actually thinking about pushing it off till tomorrow because I really wanted the complete outfit with the duster I was gonna make with it, but I didn't get to that because I need to reprint the pattern and cut it and then cut the fabric and sew it up. So I figured I would at least go ahead and show y'all my orange outfit that I had been planning on making forever, and I finally made it and I love it. There's only one thing that is a little bit annoying about the shirt, and I will show you in my pictures, but as wearing it is totally fine. So the shirt is the Sarah, I think it's like wide arm shirt or something like that. It's from Ellie and Mac, and I made a size 3 up through here, and then I graduated 4 to a 5 because, you know, I've gained all my weight back and I need some clothes that fit. So the one thing I don't like about the shirt, and you'll see it in the pictures, I decided to show y'all my purse I made just because I didn't show it on me, and I thought, oh, it looked really good with this because there's like orange on the bag too. When I had it on my shoulder, there's this like extra here because it's not like up to here. I probably should have sized this smaller, like to a 2, because there's a good, I don't know, inch just by pulling it. And when I put my purse on my shoulder, it grabs the fabric here and it lifts it up from the front, so it shows a little bit of my stomach. That's fine. I mean, it just tells me I'm not hemming the bottom because of that until I lose some weight and it covers it, because, you know, it's a little, and like when I wear my shirt, maybe I can try to pull it down and see if that'll help. But other than that, that's the only problem I have with it. I do like the sleeves. I didn't cover stitch them yet, but when I cover stitch them, it should be plenty to where it's not gonna like, cause like, okay, here it is without cover stitch. So when I cover stitch them, it'll bring it in a good inch. If I want it shorter, then that's fine, but it's like just a little past my wrist. So I think it'll be fine, just like wearing or whatever. And yes, I use my black thread because that was what was in my serger and I didn't feel like changing everything. So yeah, I love this shirt. It is so big and flowy. Yes, I'm sure I probably could have sized down to a size 4X. My measurements were more in the 4X, but I thought, you know what, I want something loose and flowy, and that was what I envisioned for this pattern. And then the pants are, of course, my favorite yoga pants is the 5 out of 4 candy yoga pants. And this time I just went straight to their 5X because, like I said, I had gained a little bit of weight. Even though I still fit in the other ones I made, I think they were like a 4X. I thought I'll just go ahead and get this, which I'm glad I did because I made 2 pairs of pants. These ones, and you'll see these in the video, or the pictures. I didn't take a picture yet of this one, because I want to make a shirt to go with it, and I believe all my green knit fabric is in my closet in my bedroom. So yeah, but this is the okay, I tried to play around with my lights for a minute to try to get a better color of this, but it's not really working. So it is not, and every time I say that, it doesn't look like it on my camera here, but usually on the TV it's more accurate. So just letting you know that, I would say this color is like a sage, I don't know, it's like over here, it's more of like that kind of a color. So yeah, but anyways, I'm glad I made the size up on the pants because this fabric doesn't have as much stretch. Like, it's like barely any stretch. And had I not upsized it, I don't think these ones would have fit. The houndstooth ones are really loose, and you know, they're fine. Like, no problems at all. Okay, so, and then I wanted to show the fabric that I want to make the duster with. Like I said, it's really pretty close, and I could have used this as a shirt, but it has that, like, oh, I don't know what kind of fabric it is, where it's really textured, but it's almost a little bit firm, and I have a real sensitive skin, and that's why I wanted this, which is like a rayon lycra, but it's got these ribs in it, and I thought that would look good as a duster for over it. So yeah, that's my plan for that. And I don't know if you can see my necklace. Let me see if I can scroll you down a little. But it's turquoise. I absolutely love turquoise with orange. So that's my little workout for y'all today. Okay, so I wanted to talk about what all I've been doing and stuff. I know it's been a while, and yes, this outfit was just a little thing. That wasn't anything major. Now, what is major is like, around Christmas time, I redid all my couches, my couch and my love seat. I changed all the cushions. I basically got rid of the cushions that were on the couch and chunked them. I've replaced them before over the years, and they have like a spring coil in the center and then foam on the top and bottom, and I sleep on the couch, and whenever you move a lot, the coil shifts and then it just like shreds up in there. And so I thought, okay, I am over that. I am done with it. I'm going to get foam. And so I found this foam on Amazon, and I actually got two different kinds. I should bring them over here real quick. Hold on a second. Okay, I didn't know we were going to go into a whole demo on this part, but I do want to share this because someone might want to do what I did. Now, like I said, I sleep on the couch, and I got really tired of, my couch has two cushions. I got tired of whenever I'd sleep, my butt would get stuck in the center, and then it would end up like you'd have a little crack in between the cushions, and I did not want that. So I got a solid piece of foam to go the whole length of the couch, and I decided to make the cushion covers myself. Okay, so I ordered this foam on Amazon, and this was actually fairly cheap. This was, I'm going to guess the size of it because I don't have it right in front of me. I believe it was like, it's 24 wide, I know that for sure, and I believe it was like 70 foot wide or long. My couch was like 62 or something, I don't know. But anyways, this foam was $50, so that's like really cheap. And you cut it with a butter knife. So my husband, I just drew the line, and my husband cut it with a butter knife, and it was really easy to do. I got this foam because, like I said, I'm a big girl, and I figured there wasn't going to be much foam that's going to hold a higher weight. So I looked at this company. They actually have their like compression rating or whatever, and I believe this was like 44 pounds per inch, so it like holds that much weight. Anyways, like I said, I'm a big girl. I got this one, which is the 6-inch tall, and when I sit on it with all my weight, it goes down maybe about to here, maybe further in the back, I don't know. So I didn't just stick to that, because I told my husband, I said, really hard on my knees. I have really, really bad arthritis. Like, I really needed surgery, and then they denied me, and they said my knees were too bad, and there's this whole ordeal. But anyways, I know getting off of a higher couch makes it easier. I had him put a piece of wood on the couch before, and that helped a little. Well, the wood with the foam, it still felt like wasn't enough. And he offered to raise the couch 3 inches, because I said, I think it's like 3 inches short. And he offered to raise the couch 3 inches off the floor, and I was like, oh, that's just going to look horrible, and then what if it slides or moves, and, you know, I didn't want that. So I thought, okay, I'm going to order more of their foam. And this time, because that one was the firm, this one is the semi-firm. I thought, well, in case I want the little bit softer firm, I want to sleep on that instead, because, you know, maybe it'll be, you know, better. And so I got, hold on, I should have showed you, hold on. I'm not good at demoing, okay? Okay, let's see if I can try to demo this. When you push down, like, it's barely moving, okay? Like, I'm really pushing hard. Alright. And then, this is the semi-firm. See if I can try to do it in the same angle. See, there's a lot more give. So, it does make it softer. So, I have 3 inches there. So, my couch cushions are 9 inches tall. What I did was I used some, fabric tack. And I glued in between together, pieced them to where they were enough to squish into a cushion. Yeah, they did try to like rip up after a little bit, but I got it in. And so, how did I come up with how to make 9-inch box cushions? Well, I watched a video, and I'll link her video below, and she had done a demo on this Sailrite company, and they have a fabric calculator, and they tell you how much fabric you need and all that. Well, so this is what it looks like, and it gives you the length and the width, and you can put in there yourself your own inches, how thick it is. So I put 9 inches. This one was the love seat because it's only 45 inches. I thought, well, if I'm going to do one, I'm going to do both. And you get to pick where you want your zipper. Obviously, the best place for the zipper is the long side, part B. So that is how I set mine up that I wanted to do. Now, the fabric I got at Hobby Lobby. And I got really, really lucky because their calculator was telling me I needed, okay, so first of all, I messed up, and I put the, I put the 6-inch measurement on both of them because I forgot I had ordered that 3 inches extra. So when I was looking at fabric, I was looking at like 6 yards or something like that, and I was like, okay, you know, that's what I need. Or maybe it was 7. I'm not 100% sure. And so, when I got fabric, the fabric calculator on their website was trying to convert it to 54 inches instead of my roll was like 65 or something. I don't know. So I had to try to do some math in my head and in the store, and I was like, okay, so I think it was 7 feet that they needed, but with my extra inches I had, I figured 6 yards would be plenty. And this is the fabric I got. It is very, very beautiful, very close to my couch. My couch has like, it's gray, and it has like a chenille, like little stripes, and I showed the guy at the store that was cutting it, and he said, wow, that's an exact match for two fabrics that are not the same. He said that is very, very good. And I'll insert a picture of the little sample I put on the arm of the couch to show you that it's the same. It really is. So then I had to buy some gray zipper, which I didn't have to, but I needed more zipper because I needed to make sure I had a length that was going to go the whole length of the couch, and I wanted to make sure that they matched the love seat. I mean, come on, you know, got to make it look at least a little bit nice. So that's what I did. And okay, I'm going to show you my complicated math here. So I'm not going to try to figure this out now because my brain hurts so bad trying to figure this out. So on their measurements for my love seat, I needed 65 inches, 65.44 by 54.1. And as you can see here, the red is where the zipper is. Okay? And that one, when we put the love seat together, perfect. The foam fit in there, totally perfect. No problem. Okay. Here's what we got. I had to get a little more creative. So, the couch was 65 by 77 is what they said I needed. And as you can see, the zipper, the red, goes along this side. And I did that because where the seam of the couch is, I wanted the seam to go right in the front when you look at the couch, like how the love seat is, and I'll show a picture here. That's how I wanted it to look. This should have worked out fine. And I'll just say, it took me a whole day to cut the fabric, a whole day because I had to figure out exactly where to cut, how much to cut off, a whole day to sew up both of them. And then my husband had to help me rip the couch apart, because when we put the couch, I went in there to help him, like, put it in the cushion in there, because I thought, well, you know, it's bigger, he might need help with this one. He was like, this isn't going to work. And I said, what do you mean it's not going to work? So the fabric was a foot shorter than the foam. I was like, that does not make sense. And then he was like, well, did you put the zipper on wrong? And I said, no, I put the zipper on the length here that says the 77, and I marked it 77. That was the length that I put the zipper on. And he's like, okay, well, this just isn't making sense. So I'm the one that figured it out, and I was like, okay, how did this not work out? Basically, this picture is wrong. I need to actually send this to the company and let them know that, okay, I did end up printing both sides. You know, like I said, I printed the 6-inch and then the other, and I thought maybe it got mixed up, but no, it wasn't mixed up, because I ran it through the little generator again, and I still got the same numbers, and I still got the same picture. Okay, here's the problem. You see the line that I drew right here in the center? That's where I had to put the zipper in order to make it fit. So all the little notches that I cut out, I had to piece fabric squares back into them, and then I had to cut my squares on the other side just to be able to make it work. So that took a whole other day. So that was 3 whole days of dealing with this. And when we went to put it in, some of my seams started to rip. He was saying, oh, it's not going to fit. It's going to fit. And so I helped him. I was like squishing it. That zipper, part of that zipper part ripped more. I was like, it's going to fit. I am done with this. I'm not sewing anymore. It's done. So we squished it in there, and then he's like, well, I need some way to like stop the zipper from flying off. I was like, I got some safety pins. So I safety pinned the fabric where it was like coming unzipped, you know, or where the thread came off, and then I safety pinned where the zipper would stop, but it still tried to fly off. And he was like, well, that's not going to work. And I said, okay, fine. So I got the zipper tab. It had a little hole in it, and I safety pinned that to the fabric itself. Yes, that was a quick fix, and I do need to go through with needle and thread and literally sew the cushion since it's done now. But like, that totally put me in a flare and wore me out for like a week, you know. And then for Christmas, I got myself a stand mixer for the first time. I'll insert a picture here. This is what it looks like. I'll insert the picture from Amazon because in my house and my camera, it looks like a muted color, but it's like really bright hot pink, and I love it, and I feel like it works very good. So then I started making some homemade bread, and I made some frosting for sugar cookies, and oh, I really like it. So yeah, let's see if there was anything else I was wanting to talk about. Okay, so yeah, I want to talk about plans. So I was thinking about starting back April styles, and I thought, oh, I'll just do it differently to where I, you know, style it like how I want, like how this outfit is. It's a 5 out of 4 pants and Ellie and Mac top. And then I thought, you know what, that's just a makes video. I thought, I'll just go back to doing the makes videos for now, and if I feel like I want to do the April styles later or something like it, I'll do that later on. But I am going to start doing my makes videos every month, partly to hold myself accountable, to make sure I am sewing something, because I feel more happy and at peace when I do so. And I was talking about it to my doctor at my appointment, that this last year from October is the first year that I did not end up getting majorly depressed since my mom and dad passed. So I think that's very good. I was very close with my parents, and I love them, and I miss them so much. But it's nice to actually not have that, like, sadness and depression, you know, around that time. But yeah, anyway, so that feels good, and I have like a renewed energy this year. Like, I told my doctor, I was like, I actually cleaned a whole cabinet section in my kitchen. I said I hadn't done that in like 6 years. It probably was like 4, but still, like, you know, when you're have a crippling disability with arthritis and fibromyalgia, and you know, and then when you get a little bit depressed, you really can't do a whole lot. So yeah, so anyways, I am excited about this year. I'm excited about sewing things, and as I had mentioned before, that I had gained all my weight back, and a lot of that was due to the whole perimenopause, which she actually said that it sounds like I'm towards the end of it. So thank you, Lord. I am ready to be over this, like, so much. But yeah, I'm just so ready to just get past the whole year. Last year was just horrible, and yeah, I'm just ready for a good year. So, oh, I did forget to mention on the couch, if you notice that seam right here on the couch, that's why it looks like I have 2 cushions, because the seam is right in the center, and honestly I really kind of like that look better. So yeah, anyways, I figured I would go ahead and pop that in there. But yeah, I just really feel like sewing more this year and getting back into, like, I am going to be getting into woven patterns and fabric this year. I just discovered Pattern Emporium, and I got a few of their patterns, and so the fabric I ordered from Fabric Mart that hasn't came here yet. That will be on my next Fabric Mart fabric haul, is going to be some of the things that I'm going to make from their woven tops and stuff like that. So yeah, get forward to looking to that. Me and my daughter had actually made some, you know, you can make those like duct tape, oh my gosh, duct tape dummies. And I just went ahead and put mine over my mannequin, and then I stuffed it in just to, you know, have a little bit more accurate of my body shape and size. And so that way I can get more better fit on the woven fabrics. So yeah, I will be doing the wovens and trying to learn how to like fit myself. And you know, last year I think I was like, oh, I'm waiting till I lose weight, I'm waiting till I lose weight. This year I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to do it as I'm losing weight. It's fine, because I need to learn how to do it anyways. And if I learn any tips or anything, I will try to show those. I do want to also try to do some little tutorials, like I need to make a cover for my Scan and Cut, I need to make a cover for my sewing machine, I need to make kitchen curtains, and also want to share how to make like a zipper bag. So I figured, you know what, I'll start doing some of those tutorials too, just like throwing them in once in a while. It might be once a month, I'm not for sure, but I thought I'd go ahead and do stuff like that for y'all too, because I know that's a good thing to learn, and we all like to learn things, right? So yeah, I think that's about it. I don't want my battery to end up dying, so I just want to say I hope y'all have a very blessed day, and I will catch you next time. Bye.